Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Luis here, Look. Keep doing channels on OptionsTrade website, also TradingView website for the stock markets during the whole week. We kind of like going through the earnings. So a lot of earnings coming up next week. Next week, I think we have some in a range of 3,000 companies or so. No, sorry, 1,000 companies. 1,136 companies. So this week we had the Berkshire halfway meeting. So I don't know if the stock's gonna move over the weekend. Normally they don't. A trade before 4 or 5. It's I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, so let's see here. Well, this you guys watching Amgen, ticker AMGN. So they had the earnings. The earnings was probably like really good. They popped 13 in the morning because it was a Friday morning earnings. I think it was Friday morning or either that or Thursday night. Let me see. Thursday night after the market. They beat the top, missed the bottom, but they come up with the new injection for lose weight kind of thing. So less aggressive maybe. Anyway, so at TradingView, you're able to, in a paper trading, you're able to open positions as short or long positions. Just like with the fake money, as you can see here, my balance is $92,000. We started with $100,000, so I took a big bite here. So, but actually, I was able to recuperate it using my my indicators. So anyway, this company, like I say, they probably like what's happened over here. Let me show you guys. Let's take a deep look. So what happened here was company hit a top from this bottom at $200 that I was trading in this one, but the company like consolidated, didn't move as much until this point over here, with August 2023. When they break these, see a lot of buys down here in the bottom, and then they went up big time, some of the earnings and everything, and then they exploded all the way up to 320, which they took a big resistance. So from there they drop, kind of support at 268, and now with this earnings they went close to actually the week hit the 321, but then they dropped and closed the day at 311. So this could have, I don't know if they're gonna be like a double top, or they might go to a, like from this candle, for the weekly candle, might be able to build something over here to the next level. We see there might be new Eli Lilly, that $700 stock, or it's gonna be going short again, and a high low, probably like something around this 289. But I didn't play this one. let me show you guys what I did last week that is still open for this week. So I have ARM, Play, and SPY. So let's go one by one on the TradingView platform. So with ARM, what I did was I did this on Friday in the morning because the IV on ARM, it's pretty good, very juicy. Started at the put started 80%. Right now, before closing, they went up to 100%. So cool about this when you do stronger like I did, because I did like put for the week, for this week coming up on the 10, and the call for the next week and the 17. So the average for May 10, it's 105, and the average for May 17, it's 84. So let's see. If I click here, it didn't change much the price. Let's go back here. So also didn't change. I don't know why. Let's go to the average. But that's the thing. For me, what I believe is, so right now, the play was 419, and Monday 9:30. If it didn't change, we're gonna take a hit. So you're gonna be losing $100, a $300 contract, strangle. However, if the implied volatility move as the day goes, say you go to 130%, which is okay. That put the May 10 at 145 plus 40%. I don't go that much, but say you move like this much, 112%. That go plus 19% for the May 10 and plus 15%. This is like conservative, very conservative, the movement on the IV, because from right now 95, just on Friday itself, the May 10 went from 80 to 105. When I opened, it was 80%, and then it went up to 105. May 10 was the put, and then the May 17, I think it just went a little bit over. I think it was 81 and went to 84. So saying that the May 10 go up to like 113, so we still profit on this. So during the week, so the earnings is May 8th, which is Wednesday. So you say by Tuesday, which is like the day before, the IV go crazy to 139, meaning like close to the even if the prices didn't change as much, still around this area over here between 1 or 3%. If say go to 105 or go to 96 or $98. Tuesday night are gonna be profit on a range of $180 or so, something like that at this moment. Yeah, $160 profit at 4 o'clock. Now, if the stock move like 10%, that put me on 100% profit. So if I go here, show me what's the percentage and the profit. Say perhaps between Monday, Tuesday before earnings, stock take a big movement, especially like with NVIDIA, SMCI, and AMD, with some good news or bad news. If you move it either way, all the way up to Tuesday, I going to be profit on the downside and not as much, because as you can see here, it's only increase between the 30 to, it has to be moving 11% to be 62%. But in the upside, I going to be at 10% at 103% on the bet. So the why this is very important. I'm sometimes stock like this, last earnings, before earnings, normally this move 2x on the IV. Okay, this can go up to 200% implied volatility before earnings. Normally, in any scenario, maybe this is only be like if I'm wrong, because right now it's May, but let's say if this is what, February the first. I think I have a website that I might be able to see the history on that. Let me see here. I think I saved that one somewhere. Oh, I think I saved over here. Bear with me, guys. This is very important. I don't know if this is I get off display, can hold it, but if I hold it, would it be good? Let's go ARM. I don't think it's this website, but it's showing me like the historic. I think this one, Option Slam. Let's go ARM and go ARM Holdings. Next earnings May 8, so you got 4 days. The implied move in the weekly, it's 11%, monthly 13. Somewhere over here. I mean, they are considered like new. So, but the last earnings, it was $77, and I think they opened like a straddle on this and moved 64%. They don't have the previous two earnings because the company was just like new. So, but I believe even like they don't have like historical, but the IV movement in the weekly, it's 11%. Short interest, none. I don't think they have information this one. But implied volatility in the weekly. This is a sample chart. Okay, so date earnings made 102. The straddle traded price 11%. If close, so they think it's gonna be something around 11-12%. February 7 was the last earnings. The 77 straddle was 9.28. So the open 13.13, low 14. So they have 12%. Okay, so now here now because so the return past earnings at market close, the straddle was 297%, because the movement max move 64%, 47 closing move. Well, that was when the stock went from 77. Actually, this one, it was the bigger one, the 54. It went to 130. This one, it was like unbelievable. The second one, 77, still went up. So we talk about 297% straddle, which is 30. The bet was 9,000 to make 3,600. So let's go back to the right here. So at 13% range, but the IV, I think they're gonna move ballistic to 188. So meaning, like, I would say on my strangle, I would thinking around, I would say 200% profit on $900 closing at 4 p.m. That's what I'm gonna be doing the video because I'm gonna be home. So at closing, we're gonna cover this one big time. So what's my other place here? Let me see. Save trade play. So this one, I just did it because my friend told me they got a license to do a you can bet inside this bar. It's a David Bursters, I think the name of the company. Let's put over here. Play. Dave and Buster's Entertainment. They got some type of license, which is let me show the chart. So when he told me the stock was supposed to be trading at $53, something around open like 53, almost 54 and a high. But then they closed the week. This is a weekly chart. They closed at 52. For their last earnings, they took a bit. They lost 26%, 13% on the earnings for the week of the earnings. They opened at 65, down 56. They down 8 points on that candle. So it's still like might hit the support. Actually went up a little bit above support on the weekly chart at $49. So what I have is a strangle, but I only gotta hold for, because it's for the 17th, so I'll have one more week. And right now, that's what situation here. The call, we have 22 volume with the open interest at 441. So this might go up as the news hit the, so go back to the $60. Even if you go like 65 for this week, that would be like good because that paid $500. So I'll wait into probably, but if any news, this gonna come up before the expiration next week of the 17th. I don't know what am I gonna do with that. I'm gonna see how play stuff. But right now the contracts, it show me that I have a big profit here, $52, but I'm down. The play is only $30 at 15 each leg, and the contract value right now, it's they say in the call close 20, but this one, that's the one. The put don't have no volume, 0, open interest 55, and I have like ask for 135, the bid 0, so that's the reason they give me this $50 profit on this one, but it's not. And last but not least, I opened Strangle on Friday for 0 DTE. Didn't work. On SPY, I still have this open for Monday, but as you can see, the stock went up. The SPY went up 1.23%, 6 points. So meaning like I closed this one at 17 with the closing price of 4. I opened at 17, so I lost 79%. And I'm gonna be losing 100% in this one because I opened at 11. Right now it's trading $1. So unless it retested the 500, it tested let me show you guys. SPY test 500 maybe 3 or 4 times, which it could be like a triple bottom, something like that. Let's take a look on the hourly. For the hour, we have actually the like April the 19th hit the bottom 494 and then went up to 507 and then retest support at 497 and up 510 and then 499 and then went up again like 511. So it's making from this point, it's making like high lows and high highs, which is bullish. But all the way up to hit this big short position from 526 all the way down to 513. So if it might hit the like 513 and then corrects again to maybe, what's the last one I told you guys? Last one was actually hit it might go this line over here, which is supposed to be my buy at 507. So I might go here at the top at 516, stuff like that, and then boom down here to 507, and then go up again and try to clear this path to over these short positions. Oh, you guys are not seeing this? Okay. So yeah, I'm looking at the chart 1 hour back again. Sorry, go quickly. So high lows, high highs from 493 to 497, 499, and here like support resistance 506, 510, and 511. So meaning, as you can see, the whole chart at 1 o'clock, which is the next one that I've been using for trade, is like being right spot on the money. Could have opened 505, 500 calls. It would have been good for this week, and the 511. Being noticed this one pretty good. The 15 minutes. I don't see any formation. Let's take a look. Let's take some of the indicators out. Okay, what's this one? Take this one. So as you can see, the line and this that I'm kind of like showing, like going high lows, high highs, and then go up exponential. The thing about on the SPY, when I take it long, it just hit it like really good. So the play would be something around here with this little arrow, which is indicate a buy position. And this indicator here show me like I have to trade outside these bands, the little dot lines. So this would be good. The 503 long call for May 2nd to 2 days, yeah, actually 2 days. So May 2nd at 2 o'clock could have opened 503 call and close today, Friday at 511. That would be $800 profit. Pretty good, but didn't do it. Didn't pay attention. Sometimes too much indicator could be bad. Sometimes could be good. But if I open this one, I would see like this whole buy position on the 15 minutes. Also, I've been noticed. Actually, pretty much every single indicator is being right on the money for me. But some is being more important than to take a notice. all the way up to 2 before earnings, 2 hours. It's from not much this 2, but 5, 15, 1 and 2 hours kind of show me kind of like the situation earnings. Let's see, like Amgen, if I was take a look in the indicators and in the time that would matter. This one, it wasn't that much because it didn't show me right now. Actually tell me like they're gonna start a short position somehow because so many blocks. But before I had to go back the earnings. It's no block in 1 minute, no blocks in 3 minutes, no blocks in 5. Okay, this kind of, that's the one actually. The 15 minutes would be the Wednesday. Would it be the block that kind of show me that in the 15 minutes Thursday. So this would be the block that kind of what I indicated the long position in 15. See, 1 hour back to April 19 and 1 hour, and then again over here on the 26th of April another block, and the 2 hours back again April 17, then April the 19, and here the April the 25. That would be the indicator for a long position on this company, which is probably like back then I would say the $300 call for these coming earnings. Would it be like cheap, really cheap? Because I think I looked the day before, the $300 call on the night before, on a Thursday night, like $350, it was trading at $90. So this would be easy call position. Now let's take a look for close this video for the next week. Let's see earnings. Let's see one company that we might be able to see it before happens, because right now it's worthless saying that, oh, I see it, but no. What's the company? Okay, ARM, the one I have to play. Come on, man. ARM. So ARM 2 hours short at 127 back April. Sorry guys. If the same pattern right now, the two will go back from backwards. So 2 o'clock short, 1 o'clock Tuesday April 3rd, and then the second one actually pretty much the same. Even these other indicators show me that this might gonna try pushing the bull side. Right now it's showing me at this point on the short side. So contrary to what I have between 1 and 2 hours, the 15 minutes, someone just opened a long position, not too shabby at $95. In 5 minutes, I becoming more interest in a long position at $98 in 5 minutes. In the 3 minutes, those two close to the price is pretty much like in the middle of the day on Friday at 12 o'clock. And let's go take a look at 1 minute just for giggles. Aftermarket pause closing on Friday. The two open positions for long on that. But however, as you can see, the 2 o'clock and the 1 o'clock kind of show me the short position. This is gonna pressure the price to go down, but I'll either hold it. If it breaks this, if the earnings is good and break this, so they can jump 20% up to this one, and yeah, between 127, 130 in the 2 hours, and then the 4 hours, 25, 20, yeah, the same thing. And the day, they don't have much going on, but the day it showed me like it went from 75 up to 57, kind of like consolidated between those couple weeks, and then days actually, and then the weekly chart, they don't have much. Weekly chart was like they opened at $58, went down to 47, kind of hold and went up to 74, and then this boom over here, 71, 117, 150. This candle here was 64 was the high, and it cooled down closing at 28, 128. And then they probably like they started a short position in this location here, about $148 high, 130 low. And then this one was they down 30% from 126 high to 85 low, closing 87, and then they went up back at 16. So as you can see, the candles on the weekly chart, every weekly they have a big like movement. It's only 2 weeks, they only have like 1% movement, but other than that, 30%, 60%, 11%. This one was 7% down, 6% down. So in this last 16% up, and this one was the one actually this past week didn't move as much, only 0.25%. So seeing that volatility on these candle lines, even before 16%, 10%, so they have the probability to move this week anywhere from 11 to 30% on the arm, which is probably gonna push the IV big time up to, I would say, 150 to 200% on IV for the contracts that I hold. That's my goal. It's my hope. Because if you move that much, I show you guys, if you go 2x, 188% IV, that pushed my contract. And if the stock move the 16%, 18%, that pushed my contract Tuesday night. If the stock move up and down, even a slightly 3.5% up and down, that double my contract on 188. 188 contract that pushed the May 10 at 200% and May 17 168%. It's not that much for this stock. I'm guaranteed this gonna go up big time. All right, guys, thank you for watch. If you watch or wherever you watch this video, please subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. And we come back on Monday at opening bell to do some day trade. I have some open. I'm gonna have like my eToro account to be able to do it ODT trades, cash account. And see you guys later.